Hello guys and welcome back to Car Obsession. As you can see to my left hand side I'm joined by Monique, my turbocharged Mark 1 Mazda MX-5 or Unos Roadster if you want to be pedantic. Now as you will tell by the title of this video isn't about Monique, it's actually about this, the Blow Air S. There we go. Now this is not a paid video or an ad or sponsored. I bought this with my very own hard-earned cash from Into Detailing. By the way, Into Detailing, they offer a great service. Again, that is not an ad. I just want to give them a shout out because frankly they deserve it. So let's do an unboxing. Actually, before we do that, let's show you more of what's on the box. So this is a cable powered vehicle dryer. So forced air vehicle dryer, touchless drying, stops marring and swells. Compact superpower, ultra high airflow, prevents water spots, filtered heated air, and ergonomic design. Well, we shall put this to the test. So let's do a little unboxing. I want to try and do this a bit quickly before Monique dries out and we do get water spots. Now you have 3 nozzles that go with it, as you can hopefully see just on here. I think the most popular one, if I'm not mistaken, is I think most people go for that one, but we shall see. Right, just going to flip the screen around so you can see what I'm seeing. Let's tilt you guys down a bit actually. That's a better angle. So for the sake of price, this is a little under £110, so this is more of a budget-friendly option. You've got the nozzles here, similar to vacuum cleaner attachments, but of course we're not sucking here, we're doing the opposite, we're blowing. And here is the product itself. I believe it's about 2 kilos. Initial impressions in the hand, it doesn't feel too heavy or cumbersome. I have seen a few complain, well not complain but criticise about the power cable. Right, so here is the product itself in all of its glory. So you have 2 settings, well 3 settings technically, because I suppose you can count off as a setting, but if I bring you here for my hand-eye coordination, will work with me. So you have off, setting 1 and setting 2. If you can also unlock the base and you have access to the filters. So you have 2 filters, one there and one there if you want to clean them out. Let's just get that lined up and lock it into place. So on the back you have a handy little icon for the padlock, so if you twist it a little bit clockwise, it unlocks, and then twist it anti-clockwise. There we go, very nice and easy. You have a very simplistic instruction manual. It talks you through the features, and hopefully it will focus because I can hear the lens making all sorts of noises, so hopefully the focus isn't going haywire. Now, initial impressions, the lead does look to be on the short side. So if you're concerned about that, you may want to look at a cordless option or just get an extension lead, which is what I've got. Yeah, packaging is very simplistic but very to the point. I'm going to try each nozzle out. So, just, is there any particular knack to get the nozzle on? Is it just, I think it's just a push on job E. Yeah, that's not coming off anytime soon, which is good because last thing you want. So one thing I would say is make sure that this is on properly, because if it isn't and it blows the attachment into your paintwork, it could cause unnecessary damage. Right, let's make sure it's set to the off setting. Right, let's grab my extension lead. Now ideally you'll want to be using this on a car that's got a good level of paint protection and therefore the water is already beading off it, because it'll make your life easier. If you're using the dryer on an unprotected car where the water isn't running off the paintwork, it's going to take you longer and you may end up just chasing your own tail. So ideally you're going to be better off, it's going to be more efficient to use this on a car that's got some coating on it. For example, Monique has got the Xeon Can Coat Evo applied to her, or a car that's got wax or just some kind of protection where the water isn't just clinging onto the paintwork and just putting a large sheet on it. So yeah, that's why I've used Monique as an example, because ideally this is the kind of situation in which you'll want to use this product. Now, first time using it, I've got no idea how well it's going to work or how noisy it's going to be. Let's give it a go. Oh, blimey. So yeah, very surprised by how powerful this device is. It's not overly big, it's not overly heavy, but the kick it has is very impressive. Even on setting 1, I felt the device kind of kick back in my hand. I wasn't expecting that. That's very impressive. So that was the round nozzle. Let's just try the other 2 nozzles just to get a comparison. Now, if I'm going to be honest, with a car with a coating, you're better off doing the last rinse with low pressure water, because yeah, it's just going to make your life a bit easier, but I've got the green nozzle on. So anyway, that aside, so let's go in with the wide mouth nozzle. That is very impressive. Now time for the narrow one. That's setting 2. Yeah, so far, I think the wide mouth one's my favourite. So guys, to sum up my thoughts on the Blow Air S, I am very impressed by this, but I kind of knew I would be because the reviews on this product are very, very good. I think for the amount of punch it delivers for the size of the unit is very impressive. It's a good weight, it's not too heavy, it's not too light, it's kind of Goldilocks, it's just right. It's ergonomic, it's easy to handle, it's not clunky, you don't feel laboured dragging it around the vehicle, and it's a very easy product to work with. Some of you may be wondering about the noise, because if, like me, you've got lots of neighbours, you don't want to annoy them. Well, the noise I would say is on par with your average vacuum cleaner. So just to quickly turn it on. Setting 1, setting 2. So yeah, I'd say it's not far off your average vacuum cleaner. So it's not too loud. Hopefully your neighbours won't think that a Boeing 747 is about to land on their driveway. So it's not quiet, but yeah, it's not exactly loud either, in my opinion at least. So a very good product, well priced as well, and although it is good value, it doesn't feel like a cheap product. It's finished nicely. I like the blue. Is this powder coated? I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's a very nice design. Like I say, ergonomic, got the choice of nozzles. So if you're thinking about getting a vehicle dry or thinking about buying this specifically, I would say do it. Now, is this enough to completely replace a drying towel? I would say probably not. Something like an MX-5, something small, you probably could work around the whole car just using this without any concerns, but you will probably still want to use a drying towel just to soak up any water spots this has perhaps left behind. And also, if you're doing a big car like an SUV, let's say a Volkswagen Touareg, for example, yeah, going around the whole car with this, I think it's going to get tiresome a little bit quickly. So I think really you'd want to use this in conjunction with a drying towel. Use this for the bits you can't get to, and just kind of use this to get the main excess of the car. But I think you'd still want to have a drying towel in your arsenal to go hand in hand with this. I think they make for a very good pair. Guys, I do hope you have enjoyed this video or found it useful. If so, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you are subscribed, don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified every time I make a video. But until the next time, guys, be sure to keep up the car obsession. How powerful is this? Cool. It's like being on a roller coaster.